Do you want to play PlayStation 3 games on your jailbroken PS4? Then you're gonna learn how to do this by the end of this video tutorial. Stay tuned. Sup folks, DexTech Pro with a new one. In this demonstration, I'm gonna be teaching you how to play PlayStation 3 game by running Gentoo Linux distro together with RPC3 emulator on your jailbroken PS4. There are a couple of things that you need to get prepped to fire up the game on your PS4, such as Gentoo Linux USB stick, latest version of RPC3 emulator, PlayStation 3 latest system software, a compatible dumped PS3 PKG game with its WRAP file, USB hub, keyboard, mouse, and flash or hard disk drive. Alright, let's do this. First go to rpc3.net. Click on Download tab. Scroll down and click on Download for Linux and download it. Click on Compatibility tab and check whether the game you want to play is playable on emulator or not by its status next to the game's name. Otherwise, that's a waste because it ain't gonna work. Second, go to PlayStation website. Scroll down and download PlayStation 3 system software. Here are the files. Let's shorten the name of downloaded Linux version of the RPC3 file to RPC. Nice. Create a folder and call it Dex. Open it up. Drag and drop downloaded files into it. The last file we need is PS3 fake PKG with its WRAP file. If you don't know what the WRAP file is, then I should tell you that it's the license of the game and needs to be installed with it, in which the emulator can run without license error. So I already downloaded Resident Evil, The Umbrella Chronicles, plus the WRAP file. I drag and drop it into the folder as well. Awesome. Plug your USB stick and hard disk drive in computer and make sure the file system is exFAT. If it's not, you simply right click on drive, hit on format, and from file system drop down list, choose exFAT, then hit on start. Great. Now drag and drop the Dex folder into the hard disk drive because we need to transfer them into Gentoo Linux USB stick later on. Cool, now we're good to go. Back to PS4. Connect USB mouse, keyboard, Gentoo Linux USB stick and the hard disk drive that contains game, the emulator and PS3 system software to the PlayStation 4. You guys need to use USB hub to expand the PlayStation 4 ports because there ain't enough, you have to expand them. Alright, time to boot the PlayStation 4 with Gentoo Linux. If you don't know how to make Gentoo Linux bootable USB stick and run it on your PlayStation 4, then you better watch this video tutorial that I already made, which walks you through it step by step, either by clicking on notification upper right corner of the screen or in description below. And if you're not familiar with the PlayStation 4 jailbreaking, click on this notification to learn how to jailbreak your PlayStation 4. Great. Open up the web browser to load the Linux loader. So I go for the second loader and wait till the PS4 is booted up. Here we are. Now I'm into Gentoo Linux and we're all set. First off, we need to transfer Dex folder from HDD to Linux USB. To be specific, into the ROMs folder. So I go to main menu and fire up Dolphin File Manager. As you can see here in removable devices, we have two of them. The first one is Gentoo Linux itself, and the second one is the hard disk drive. So when I click on hard disk drive to browse it, it gives me this error message that the removable device can't be mounted and inaccessible due to the fact of exFAT file system. So why did it happen? Because exFAT is not supported natively in the kernel of the Gentoo Linux by default, and we need to just fix it by installing related packages from the internet repository to enable exFAT file system recognition. Alrighty, go to menu and search for terminal and run it. First, we gotta log in as super user to have full access and privilege to the kernel of the Gentoo Linux in order to prompt the commands. So just type su space root and hit on enter. The password is PS4 all lowercase. Again guys, this Gentoo Linux user interface is already demonstrated by me in the video called how to install Gentoo Linux on PS4. You can watch it later and get the full knowledge of this tremendous distro. By the way, Gentoo needs to be connected to the internet. So click on this icon lower right corner of the screen, then enable Wi-Fi and connect it to your router. Back to work. Time to type the command which will download, install and enable supporting exFAT file system from repository, and it is emerge space sys-exFAT-utils. Then hit on enter. Wait till things are downloaded and configured. Great. Now we are good to go for the second command, which is emerge space sys-fs/fuse-exFAT and hit on enter. So it starts to connect to the FTP server of repository and download necessary files or packages. Then it collects the data to install, configure and update the library, making Gentoo Linux support exFAT file system. Great, all set. Now let's browse the hard disk drive again and see if we still receive any error messages or not. So I click on HDD and we are in. That's it, it worked. Time to copy DEX folder from HDD to USB. Right click, copy. Click on ROMs folder and paste it here. Wait till it's finished. It's done. Great. Open up DEX folder. Double click on RPC. Click on execute. Check I have read the quick start guide and don't show again, then click on continue. And here it is. Let me maximize it. Great. Click on config. Click on GUI. I like to change the theme to modern blue, which is my favorite. Click on apply. Time to configure the graphics by clicking on GPU tab. Change the frame rate to 30. Anti-aliasing disabled. Zero accuracy relaxed. Fastest. Default resolution 720 by 480. Okay, enough of GPU. Let's go to audio tab. And from audio out drop down list, select Pulse Audio. Then hit on enter to save the changes. Now it's time to install the PlayStation 3 system software. Go to File, Install Firmware. Click on PS4 folder, ROMs, DEX folder, open it up, select the firmware, then click on Open. It starts to install the firmware. Successfully installed. Awesome. Click on OK. Then it starts to compile PPU modules. We should wait till it's finished. Alright, it's done. Let's close the emulator and open it up because I want to connect the PlayStation 4 DualShock controller with its USB cable to PS4 and configure the gamepad in RPCA3. Alright, DualShock 4 is connected and Linux asks if I trust it. Click on Trust and Authorize. Nice. I open up the emulator again. Click on Execute. Click on Paths. Select DualShock 4 from Handlers drop-down list. Click on Save. Next one is game installation. Go to File, Install Packages, Wraps. Go to PS4, ROMs, DEX, Resident Evil, The Umbrella Chronicles, PKG, and finally the game. It asks for confirmation. Click on Yes, then it starts to install the package. I pause the video to save the time and I'll be back soon. Alright guys, package is successfully installed. So click on OK. Next step is installing the license wrap file. Go to File, Install Packages Wraps, PS4, ROMs, DEX, Resident Evil, The Umbrella Chronicles, Wrap. Select the wrap file and open it up. As you can see, wrap file is copied successfully. You can check it from here. That's great. The game is totally ready to play, but I just like to set it as the full screen when it plays. Click on Configuration, Emulator tab and enable Start Games in full screen mode. Then hit enter to save it. Tremendous. Now we're set. Select the game, hit on play. It starts to compile PPU modules and it takes a bit for the first time. Next time you run this game, it compiles faster. Alright, we are in and that's how you can play PlayStation 3 games on your PlayStation 4. That's it. So thank you for watching and have a good one.